Hey there, Noodles. Hope y'all are having a great day. I just got back from work, and so I'm sitting at home decompressing, playing some Minecraft, and I figured I'd, you know, invite y'all to join me. So if you're watching this video, thank you so much for joining me. Today was a pretty chill day at work. I hope your day, whatever you did with it, was pretty chill too. I absolutely hate that. I'm gonna change this map to something else later on. But yeah, not too much going on today. I did have some things I wanted to talk about in this video. I watched a video right before this, actually, by someone on YouTube I've never seen before. Actually, recently I discovered a channel that I don't watch, but I support, if that makes sense, called Larkplayer, and it's this kid who just had an idea to make a video, and a channel basically memeing Markiplier, and it's pretty cool. I like how well he has captured the old school style of video game that used to be done on Markiplier's channel, and it's still done to an extent, but not very down to a T like this kid can do. Anyways, the video is not about him. The video is about how he shouted out someone who was doing something very inspirational, starting their own adventure here on YouTube. And he basically was encouraging this kid and gave him a little shout out, and it was pretty cool. And it kind of gave me hope for the next years to come, because in all reality, you don't see much of that online, and you definitely don't see it organically or authentically. And it's like very rare. Like, you can see it and it does happen. And there's people like Markiplier, of course, who does things that are just doing them to, not just to do them, but to cause a better impact in a positive way. And I really do appreciate, and I really do want to, I guess, take time out of my day to do what I like the rest of the world to do, which is support the good things, because there's so many bad things just like going on in this world, and like we really can't control them. And you guys probably know some of the things that I can't even bring up, because they're a no word on this channel, or on the internet, pretty much. And it's just really sad to me that so many things are going on, and so much of our days are spent thinking about and hyping up the horrible things that are going on in this world, instead of doing what we should all be doing, which is just not taking life as seriously as we all do, and maybe just like trying to enjoy it and do something that's like positive, whether it has like any type of like, what would you call, benefit to you in the future. Okay, can you cut it out with the door? I'm trying to talk here. Bro, I'm gonna take your door off, or I'm gonna make it metal. I'm trying to have a conversation here. Yeah, thank you. Anyways, back to what I was rambling about is, the positivity that I saw online today, it really did make me smile and made me be like, this is the type of people and content I want to support with my life. If you don't know already, I am a massive Oliver Tree fan, and will be to the day I die, because of his impact he had on me personally, just to be my own person and my own, not be afraid of what others might think or say, no matter who that person is, whether it's my mom or my best friend, or anyone else in the world. If it makes you happy, you should do it, and you should do it wholeheartedly, with the entire ability of yourself, because it doesn't really matter if you fail, quote unquote, because there's no such thing as failure as long as you don't fail. So like, if you, let's say for example, someone were to start a YouTube channel, even me, let's say I start this YouTube channel, it never goes anywhere. I get no more than 100, a couple hundred views every month. Never make any money off of it, never impact anyone. Everyone hates my videos, every single one. That would be, to some, as a failure. But to me, that isn't a failure. More so, that would be a learning experience for me. Because, you know, I could take it as a failure for sure. Like, a lot of people would probably see it as a failure too, and would question my ability to have, what the heck did I just place there? Have any brains in me, which I really don't have too many left over. Um, to be honest with y'all, but they would definitely question my sanity. You know, whatever I was saying, I remembered I was gonna say. You know, so maybe I am insane. Can you let me know in the comments below? Yeah, I do very quickly lose train of thought. I don't know what I was saying. I was screaming at your screen right now. But this villager here opening and closing his door is honestly just completely derailed my brain here, and I hope I can remember everything I wanted to say, because I had some very important things I did want to say today. And if I don't get to say them, I guess you know, that's just how today's gonna roll. Well, I think I need to make this back one. Yeah, usually don't mess with this stuff. How it looks naturally. But you know, I want to kind of make it symmetrical here, so why don't we just flip back to here? We'll just put all these flowers and some of this grass. If you haven't gathered, that's the pattern I'm going with. Sorry for completely losing train of thought there. Let me know in the comments below what I completely was talking about. I completely can't remember. Besides positivity and what I'm really trying to get at here with this video is, besides just randomly doing things that I keep forgetting I'm in the middle of because, you know, ADHD and everything else is going on up there. But like, yeah, the positive. What I saw today, I have seen it in many other communities. This isn't just like Markiplier's community, and there's like Homie Kevin's community is massive on promoting kindness and like the best of people. And like it really just Markiplier's community, like I already mentioned that. But also like I've seen multiple smaller communities and even music communities. I know a lot of them can be really toxic, but like Ren's is one of the best community. If you don't know the artist Ren, go look him up. He has one of the best communities out there. I would dare say on YouTube. Of just positivity and people genuinely caring and looking out for each other, if that makes sense. And just having honest to God, deep down hard conversations. But yeah, you know, I just wanted to hop on here a little bit, and thank you so much for listening to this rambling. I definitely have more I wanted to say, but this villager has really completely messed with, you know, I guess I shouldn't turn the in-game sound. I'll just turn my audio off. How about that? Oh, I don't have to listen to the door opening and closing. I can just listen to my own thoughts. And you know, sometimes that's harder to, you know, live with and deal with, honestly, than anything else. Because, you know, what I was talking about was positivity. And, you know, I want to do things with this channel if I ever get the chance that I would never be able to do. Otherwise, I have, before in my life, when I have lived, definitely lived a privileged life in some ways. In many ways. Way more privilege and opportunity than others have ever even been, you know, be a possibility for them in their life. And I've been able to help a lot of people, but I want to be able to help more people. Today I went into the local Dollar General that I become very acquainted with due to working there about a while ago when I originally started this channel, and also due to the fact that a good friend of mine, I would like to say friend, maybe more so coworker, ex-coworker, still works there, and she is very very elderly. I want to say energetic lady that I can't say I've ever met another person that of her age that is as energetic and just happy and gives every day her all than I have with her, and it's really inspirational. And honestly, it's kind of the reason I kept at that old past job for quite a while, because I didn't want to miss out on not seeing her that the next morning, because it was such a positive impact on my life. Um, but yeah, I was talking to her today as I was checking out, because she was checking me out, and she mentioned to me that she's having some issues there, and it made me really really sad, man, because I was like, man, I wish there was something I could do directly for her, financially or any other way that would somehow help her. Um, and it would be so cool if I really could, just help her in some way, because it seems like she's some money troubles, and her manager is kind of not being the best type of manager towards her. Unfortunately, it seems like this manager, I had problems with this manager back when I quit. They said I didn't give a 2 weeks notice and some other things that I didn't ever agree with, but I won't go into now. Um, but at the same time, this old cashier does not need to be working this job anymore, and I wish there was some way I could help her and change her life in a positive way as much as she did mine. Like I, I already have. I know that, as I bought her. Um, she mentioned she needed some cigarettes, so I know it's not a good habit. But she's an elderly person and an adult, so I bought a pack of cigarettes and handed it to her, because I knew that she would appreciate it. And she did. And she also mentioned that she is gonna be a little short on rent this week, and asked if there was any way I could help her. And I didn't say yes, but I told her I would think about it and see what I could do to help her. And I just wanted to talk about it because, like, man, like, if I had like $1 million sitting in my bank account, or even 1,000, man, I would give her 100, $200, whatever I had extra. But like, I'm coming up almost short for rent this month myself, and that's like, fucking, dude, it's stupid. It fucking sucks, and it's stupid because, like, it's 2026, man, and like, we all thought this rent thing wasn't gonna last forever, but nah, it's just the greed has unfortunately gone so far that I don't think there is an end in sight anytime soon. So yeah, I just wish there was some way I could help this lady as much as she has helped me, but I'm not too sure if there is currently a way I can help her. Talk to my roommate this week and see if I can get some help, a little extra help with rent, to see if I can help my ex-coworker out. But at the same time, if I can't help her out financially, I know, just like, keeping her in my thoughts, and actually considering her and thinking about her and just talking to her whenever I see her will help her out. But I guess where I'm going with all this is the fact that, like, man, there's so much negativity in this world, and there's so many like silly things, and I know I'm not the a perfect example of someone who doesn't spread negativity or anything like that, but I feel like, I mentioned how communities online are spreading positivity. It does start somewhere, and all it takes is like one step, or one smile, or one hello. And as silly and cliche as it sounds, that's actually kind of true. But at the same time, that type of stuff, it doesn't really solve like anything bigger picture wise. The only thing that will solve like the world's biggest problems is like if we all come together and we all like actually like, treat each other as humans, and not just like be beat each other down because of our status in society or money problems or non-existent money problems. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say, man, is like be good to each other. And if y'all can, go help someone today that, just might need it. Maybe the person might not be too deserving of help, but you know, I guarantee you, if we're all honest with ourselves, we all probably gotten some type of help that we weren't too deserving of at one point, some point in our life. You know what I mean? So sometimes people, we've got to understand that people just need a little boost and a little bit of like, hey, I see that you're really struggling here, and you could use some help. Here's some motherfucking help. Uh, you know, because like, dude, I feel like I know how I am as a person, and I'm a very proud person. I will rarely ask for help, especially from people I don't know or people that I don't want to be embarrassed in front of, or just, anyone really. I don't like asking for help for things even when I do need help. And but that's the thing, like if we were all honest with each other, we probably all are kind of in similar boats, like all needing help or could use some help in one some way which or another. So it's like, I feel if we all come together and we like actually all help where we can in this world, like, man, like I think the world would be a better place. It might not be, it's not going to be like amazing and like nothing's wrong with it anymore. There's still going to be issues, but like if we all try a little bit, I feel like a little bit could go eventually a long fucking way, you know. But yeah, I don't know what I'm really talking about anymore. I guess I should chill out and stop rambling. You guys are probably tired of me rambling too and looking for something else to watch. And I want y'all to go enjoy that. So have a good day. I'm gonna keep working on this path. It looks kind of funky. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below. I kind of like it. Um, it's growing on me a little bit, but we'll see how long this all lasts. Okay, this looks weird. I definitely need to fix this. All right, hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Uh, good luck, have fun, don't die, and goodbye.